Hey, what's up YouTube, it's Razor. So, in the previous video of the Suikoden 3 Let's Play, I showed you the intro. The epic intro. Today we're actually going to be starting the game. So let's go ahead and start here. And obviously we're going to name my character Razor, obviously. Like I said in the previous video, I don't usually do Let's Plays, but I am going to do a Let's Play this game because it's one of my favorite games. I'll be showing you as much as I possibly can show off. So, yeah. Go ahead, name him Razor, press select, and are you sure? Yes. So you can transfer your data from Suikoden 2 to Suikoden 3 if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but you get certain bonuses and all that. I'm not going to spoil anything, because if I tell you the stuff that transfers from 2 to 3, it'll spoil. So I don't want to spoil anything. So I don't have a Suikoden 2 data, so I'm just going to press no. But if you have Suikoden 2 data, go ahead and press yes. Now, when you first start the game, you got 3 characters. You see these 3 flames here. You got Chris, Ghetto, and Hugo. We're going to start with Hugo. So let's go ahead and select Hugo now. It's best to start with Hugo because you get a feel for the game and all that. Ghetto story, there may be potential spoilers there, so I recommend doing his last. Do Chris's second and Hugo's first, obviously. So let's go ahead and start Hugo's here. Hugo's a grasslander, basically. You'll find that out. This is basically Hugo's intro here. Alright, so in that intro we saw Hugo, a griffin-like thing, and a duck. You'll find out what their names are here in a little bit. So it's like someone's talking to Hugo here. You already are a good rider. Yeah, like he says, you're already the best rider, Hugo. So here's Sergeant Joe. Yeah, he's the duck. There's a duck clan in this game. Yeah, so he's a duck soldier, basically. So the griffin's Fubar. Fubar don't fear anything. Yeah, start the game up and start Hugo's chapter, and he already wants food. So Karaya clan, huh? Yeah, he's gonna go hunt for his. So that was Hugo's intro. Now you can start chapter 1. That's what we're gonna do here. So let's go ahead and go to chapter 1. We'll do Hugo chapter 1 first. Then we'll do Chris's chapter 1. And then we'll do Ghetto's chapter 1. So here we got Lulu. Yeah, that's Sergeant Joe for you. Gotta run for that food. So they got done eating. And Sergeant Joe's like, fighting more, I'd explode. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure he'd be able to find more room to fit more food in that big gut of his. Oh, so she headed towards Lulu's house, huh? So now we get our party. Now, if you played the previous Suikoden games, this game also has a party of 6, but they're divided into 3 groups. 3 groups of 2, as you can tell. I actually want to put Fubar or Hugo. As you can tell on the bottom left there, it says mounted. Hugo will basically fight on top of Fubar for a massive increase in damage and all that. Now you don't have to actually do that if you don't want to. You can have it like this or any combination you want. You can put Fubar down here in a third party if you want to. It's all up to you. But I'm going to have it like this. So let's go ahead and check out the items and all that you start with and all that. We got Medicine D, restores 150 HP. We got some runes here. Hugo starts with a wind rune. Wind to sleep, puts target to sleep. And healing wind, restores 300 HP to one ally. The shredding, 250 damage to foes. And funeral wind, 300 damage to one foe, instant death. Now as you can tell, he can cast Wind to Sleep and Healing Wind because he has up to level 2. He has not learned level 3 magic or level 4 magic yet because you don't have enough magic yet. The higher your magic stat, you'll be able to unlock the later levels of the rune. So when Hugo's magic goes up, he'll be able to get level 3 and maybe even level 4. And then Fubar's got the Shining Wind rune. 0.8 damage to foes in line. And Sergeant Joe's got the Water rune, which is a healing type magic. Basically support. So you got Kindness drops heals HP to 1 pair. That's a really good spell right there. Breath of Ice to 100 damage to foes in range. And that's all the spells he's got for now. He'll get level 3 and level 4 later on, maybe. Certain characters do not get access to all 4 of their spells, so keep that in mind. And then Lou's got the Sword of Cyclone, which, as soon as I possibly can, I'm going to remove this from him, because it's not very good. I don't recommend you keeping this on him. But it basically imbues your weapon with elemental attacks. In this case, it imbues his weapon with wind elemental attacks. And here we got skills. Basically, you'll learn about that later on. I'll go over that later on. Here's Hugo starting equipment here. Fubar, he can't equip armor or anything, but he can equip medicine and stuff. We got Sergeant Joe and Lulu. And then over here we got status. You can read a description about characters. The only son of Lucia, the Karaya chief, he is the energetic youth, accompanied by his steed, a griffin named Fubar. And then we got Fubar, Hugo's griffin comrade. Fubar, highly intelligent and even seems to understand spoken languages. Sergeant Joe, a veteran soldier who has survived a life or death crisis. His weapon is called a duck halberd. And then we got Lulu, a Karaya. Lulu is Hugo's best friend and wears the courageous smile of bold youth. And then you got your formation. You can change your formation. I want to set the message speed to fast. And you can mess with the audio quality, audio options and all that. So now we can explore the city. Now this guy I want to go to first. He's a Bujutsu teacher. Basically, Bujutsu teachers teach you weapon skills, or combat arts, basically. So I can raise my heavy damage, which is basically critical damage, counterattack, swing, and accuracy. And then you got other learned skills here that you can learn. So I can learn to increase Hugo's damage, repel, armor to protect, or holy dash. I think I'll get Hugo damage. A very important stat to raise is accuracy. And I'll go ahead and get his damage up 1 as well. And then for Fubar, I'll get his accuracy up. And I'll get his damage up 1 to C. Now you see how it says at the top, natural abilities exist? That means Fubar get to a B+ in this particular skill. Now let's go to Hugo now. See where it says fairly good match? That is an A. So he can get heavy damage up to an A. Now as you can see, that wind magic's grayed out. You can't raise your wind magic at a combat teacher. You have to go to a tutor. So as you see, water magic's grayed out as well. Let's get Sergeant Joe's accuracy up. I'll get it up to a C. Because he already has pretty good damage, so. Sorry. And now Lulu's got swing and repel. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get her swing up. And teach him Holy Dash. Alright, now I'm not going to bother talking to anybody around the town and all that, except unless they give an item. So let's see, there should be a little girl around here somewhere. There she is. This little girl right here will give you an antitoxin, so come speak to her. Now let's head into some of these houses, or some of these huts, or whatever. So when we talk to this guy, he's the blacksmith. And basically in Suikoden games, you go to blacksmiths to raise your weapon damage and all that. As you can tell, this guy can raise to modify to level 5. So I may want to spend some money to raise their weapons. And I will. I'll go ahead and raise Hugo's weapon. At the bottom you can see how much it costs. So that costs 1,500. I only have 400 left, so I can't go any higher than that. We'll be able to raise it higher later on in the game. Okay, that's all for this. Go ahead and leave here now. Let's go ahead and head over here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's nothing in there. My bad. Sorry about that. We want to go to the third house down. And here we got the supply shop owner, basically the item shop. You can buy items here like medicine and stuff. I'll go ahead and buy one thing of medicine. D. And then you got rarities. Rarities are basically rare items, basically. You got medicine C and kindness drops. You can't afford any of that right now. Come back here though, and you got the defensive gear vendor, basically armor shop. There are no upgrades here, as you can tell. Well, gloves and sandals are a little bit of an upgrade, but they're not really worth it. As you can see, rarity's darkened out here. After a while, you come back later, after about 30 minutes or so, or something like that, and he'll probably have a rarity then. But for now, he doesn't have rarity. So just come back later on. We'll probably come back there later anyway. So come over here. You get a little scene here. So here's Jimba. So he's working on Zexan armor, huh? Man's gotta have his secrets. You'll learn soon enough. Maybe. So we got Lucy. Yeah, food's important, but not the most important thing. Come on now. So Lucia again. So we have to deliver a message to Vinny Del Zexe, huh? The Zexan capital. So we gotta go see the head of the Zexan capital. The streets and wall are all made of stone, so the Zexans are basically knights. Official message. You want me to go? I'm up to it. Brave as a jaguar, huh? If you watch my Suikoden 2 boss battles, then you will recognize Lucia. I forgot to mention that earlier. So Sergeant Joe's gonna come with us. That's good. Lulu wants to go as well. Yeah, you had to fight Lucia in part 2. I honestly like this game a lot better than I like Suikoden 2. That's why I didn't do a full Let's Play of Suikoden 2. I just like this game so much better. Why not? I'll keep you safe. Also, we leave tomorrow, huh? That quick, huh? So we get a letter to Zexan. Alright, I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna end this episode here. In the next part, we'll head to Vinny Del Zexe and all that. So this has been the first part of the Let's Play of Suikoden 3. We started Hugo's intro, we explored the city a little bit, we learned about the Choo-Choo teacher and all that. So stay tuned for the next episode where we'll head to Vinny Del Zexe. And be sure to check out other guides and videos on my channel. Please subscribe. Later.